Okay, I hope everyone is on. So good morning. Good morning and welcome to Tai Chi. I hope you're having a good morning. I know it's raining a little bit out, a little windy, but it's supposed to clear up and be a beautiful day. So with that, we can start our Tai Chi class. So first this morning, let's do our greeting. If everyone remembers, it's a soft fist. Let's see, I'm getting okay. Debbie Galucci is watching. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. So it's a soft fist in the right hand. And a soft fist you can see through, and that stands for strength. Left hand, fingertips pointing to the ceiling for friendship. Thumb bent for humility. We bring that right fist to in front of our upper or our chest or our upper dantian, and we bring that left hand over it. And that's our Tai Chi greeting. Thank you for joining me for today's class in Tai Chi. Welcome. Okay, I'm just going to straighten out my phone just a little bit. Okay, just trying. Okay. I think you can see my feet. Okay. So, before we start our class, we did our greeting. And now we look around our room. Look around your area. Make sure you have no little rugs around, a scattered rug, proper shoes on, something like a sneaker. Okay? Look around the room. Make sure you're prepared. And maybe a little glass of water or a water bottle. Okay, and you don't want anything around you that you can trip over. You'll be moving a little bit, so you want to have a little room. You also may want a chair, in case a folding chair or whatever, kitchen chair, in case your balance is off today. Everyone's balance is off at some time, at some point. Okay. With that said, please always remember to stay in your comfort zone. Listen to your bodies. All right? Don't do anything that hurts you. All right? As we're doing our Tai Chi, please remember not to lock your joints. Always your elbows, your knees, all right? Your hands, whatever. Do not lock your joints. We want it. That impedes the chi, the good energy, the good flow throughout your body. Okay? We want it nice and flowing out chi. All right? Just remember, very, very important, I think, to remember that when you value yourself, then you start taking care of yourself. When you start the Tai Chi journey, and the day you start learning Tai Chi is the day you stop aging. Okay? So we did our greeting, which shows respect actually for each other. Shows respect for our Tai Chi community. For me and for you. Okay? So when we're in that Tai Chi stance, just want to go over the Tai Chi stance. Our feet are hip distance apart. Remember that we always want to keep our shoulders back and down. We want to be nice and relaxed. We want our hips and our ankles and our shoulders to be in alignment. As we get older, like I said before, we start rounding our back, that kyphosis. We want to prevent that. Okay, so Tai Chi prevents that. Okay? So while we're standing here, while I'm talking a little bit, you could start just pouring your weight from one foot to the other. And just practice that a little bit. Just pouring your weight. Knees are slightly bent. And when you're pouring your weight, you're pouring your weight onto maybe the left foot and then the right foot. your knees are slightly bent. And you want to be able to see your toes. You don't want to overextend your knees. Okay? Your weight, when you're on your feet, your weight could even be just a tiny bit on your, if you can balance yourself on your feet, just a little weight, maybe a little bit more weight on the heels of your feet. Instead of forward, a little back. That's really the stance for Tai Chi. It's all in the core. It's all in the core, the stance. Okay. All right. Let me see, I'm getting a little, okay. All right. So let's talk about Tai Chi for a minute. So Tai Chi, you can either practice pouring, if you like. So Tai Chi was developed centuries ago in China as a means of self-defense. It is now linked to a number of new health benefits, including cardiovascular health, improving cardiovascular health, bone density. As a woman, I have osteoporosis, actually. I had osteopenia. Now it's gone to osteoporosis. So this is excellent for that, to improve that. It's been a study where women have had osteopenia or osteoporosis and improved greatly by doing Tai Chi. So another reason to practice Tai Chi. I will always give you many, many reasons for practicing Tai Chi. So it improves cardiovascular health and bone density, and it reduces back and neck pain. Why? Because you're using your core. You're strengthening that core. If you have a good, strong core, your core works, not the muscles in your neck or your back. It works harder or strong. It makes it stronger. It works harder. It takes the work instead of your neck muscles or your back muscles. Your core does the work. Okay? It's also a safer form of exercise because of its 70% rule. Tai Chi has a 70% rule that you never move your joints or exert yourself beyond 70% of your maximum potential. So in other words, whatever you feel comfortable doing. You know, when we go to the gym and we do our weights and all that, sometimes we're overstretching, overextending ourselves only because we want to build up those muscles and you know, get our money's worth out of that gym and do what we have to do to look good and feel good. Sometimes that's good, but sometimes that's bad for your health and for your body. So Tai Chi is very gentle. And like I said, you only exert yourself 70%. Okay? You never move past that 70% maximum potential. So keep that in mind. Also, while we're moving in Tai Chi, nature moves slow and fast. Our lives are very hectic, very stressful, especially at this time when we're social distancing, self-isolating, and the world is topsy-turvy, upside down right now. So Tai Chi balances the fast with the slow. Okay? It balances the quick movements that we have in our life with the slow, gentle movements of Tai Chi. It teaches us to breathe slowly, which in turn helps to reduce anxiety, stress. It improves many, many aspects of life. It brings harmony and tranquility into your life. Tai Chi is known for its self-reducing benefits. It really gives you an aerobic workout, as you would get if you did an intense walk at a moderate pace. So Tai Chi is a very, very beneficial exercise. Let's talk a little bit about the breathing, the diaphragmatic breathing. That helps us to relax. And you're emptying yourself of everything when you're doing a deep breath. You're returning to the source of stillness. Tai Chi is a moving meditation. And we recommend that you belly breathe when you're doing Tai Chi. That means taking breath or a deep breath with your lungs, your diaphragm, and then lastly your belly. You're inflating that belly. And that really helps us to relax. And when you empty yourself, when you take that nice deep breath, if you want to try now, if you want to put your hands on your 3 inches from under your navel, that's your lower dantian, and your belly. Okay, lower dantian or your dantian is your main energy or chi point of your body. So you have three fingers below your navel, and one in front of your chest, and those are your main dantian points of your body. So let's take a nice deep breath with your hands on your belly. You can even close your eyes if you'd like. So you're taking a nice deep breath with your lungs, your diaphragm, and your belly. You're inflating that belly. And exhale through your nose, deflating that body, deflating that diaphragm, deflating your lungs. Okay, let's do another one. Nice deep breath and exhale. So this kind of just relaxes us. One more time. Nice deep breath, inflating that belly, and now deflating with the exhale. So it just prepares us for Tai Chi, for a moving meditation. After all, Tai Chi is moving meditation. Some people will have a difficult time sitting in a chair and just meditating, just relaxing, just quieting your mind, quieting your body, just sitting there relaxing. Tai Chi is a form of meditation, moving meditation. So sometimes it's a little easier to do this type of meditation than the other type because you are moving. You are thinking, but you're just thinking about what you're doing. You're in 1 hour of just being in the now, thinking of what you're exactly doing now. Nothing else. No worries. No problems, no stress, no anxiety. Done for the hour. Put that aside. So the warm-ups, let me quickly go over the warm-ups for a minute before we start. Excuse me. The warm-ups are performed to warm up. They're very, very important. That's why we do them every class. To become flexible and prevent energy. Let me say that again. To become flexible and prevent injury. I'm sorry, I'm a little tiny off today. My husband had a knee replacement yesterday. So it was a crazy day, but he went through with flying colors. Everything is good. I spoke to him this morning. So I'm just like have a lot of things on my mind, but I'm trying to, and I need this today, my nice Tai Chi meditation class. So thank you for joining me. So anyway, warm-ups. They're performed to warm up, to become flexible and prevent injury. Before starting, we did our nice 3 breaths to relax. Also, we let our shoulders relax, right? Soft shoulders we want, so we want them back and down. So let's do a little type of warm-up, which we've done before. Before the warm-ups, I like this little warm-up of just quickly just doing a little ankle to toe step. Always heel toe rather step. Okay, that's better, I think. Okay, and that's how we move in Tai Chi. Heel toe steps. And hands open and close. Stretching and closing. Stretching and closing. Okay. Remember when we were kids, we did that. Open, shut them. Okay. So So we want, okay, so after we're done with that, we're going to get in our Tai Chi stance. So our feet are hip distance apart, knees are slightly bent, shoulders are back and down, shoulders, hips, and ankles are in alignment. And your knees are slightly bent, soft knees, and you can see your toes. We're not overextending our knees. Okay. While we're doing warm-ups and the forms, try to imagine your hands are floating. Your hands are nice and relaxed. Okay. When your knees are bent, your thighs are taking the weight, not your knees, which is very, very good. You're building up your thigh muscles and you're protecting your knees. Okay. When we're doing Tai Chi, our elbows are down. Maybe you can imagine you have weights on your elbows, and that's keeping them down. Also, please remember to be patient. Give yourself time. In this world, we move too quickly. We need Tai Chi to slow us down, to relax our mind, to restore and revitalize ourselves. Right? And be gentle with yourself. The Tai Chi principles, body structure. Okay, so you're in that nice upright position. Remember that core. You want to bring in that core. You want to keep it solid, tight. Okay. And be conscious of your weight transfer when we're moving from right foot to left foot. Always be conscious. Your outward movements are slow, smooth, and continuous. And move as though, if you can remember, move as though you're moving against a gentle resistance, which I'll point out while we do our Tai Chi, do our warm-ups and the forms. Gentle resistance will help us build up our muscle, which, I'm just going to move this camera a little bit. I just want to turn it a little bit. If you build up the muscle, there we go. If you build up the muscles, you're protecting your joints. Okay? Okay, and internally, our Tai Chi principles, we want to loosen or song the joints by gently stretching them from within. We want to quiet or jing our mind and focus on the movements. And most of all, please stay in your comfort zone. Okay, excuse me, it's the hospital. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry, it was not the hospital. So let's go on. I'm sorry for the interruption. So we just want to remember always to stay in our comfort zone. Okay. So let's start with our warm-ups. Okay. So we do 2 warm-ups for each area. So for our neck, we're going to stand in that Tai Chi stance. Okay, hands, palms facing in, and we're bringing our arms up to our shoulders, nice and slowly. Palms facing you. Just want to make sure you can see me. Palms facing you, and you're bringing your palms in closer to your face. You're bending your arms at the elbows, and you're pushing your face back. So you're stretching that neck back a little bit. Pushing your chin back, I should say. Palms forward, extending our arms forward, pushing the chin forward and down. Okay, let's do that again. Arms up, palms facing you, bringing them closer to your face, to your chin as you push your chin back. Palms forward, pushing chin forward and down. One more time. Hands up. Palms facing you. Bringing them closer to your chin as you're bringing your chin back, just ever so little, ever so gently. Always stay in your comfort zone, in your safety zone. And forward and down. Okay? Never, please never do anything that hurts or challenges you. Stay in your comfort zone. Right? Your body, listen to your body. If it hurts, your body's telling you something. So don't do it. Excuse me. Next warm up for our neck. We're going to bring our right hand up. We're looking at it as a handheld mirror. Our eyes are looking at the palm of our hand. Right hand as a handheld mirror. Left hand, you can either keep it to the side or you can put it in front of your lower dantian to protect that lower dantian. In other forms of martial arts, our hands are always protecting our dantians, our energy points. So I like to bring my left hand in front of my dantian to protect it. Okay? So we're in that Tai Chi stance. We're looking at our right hand, the right palm, and we're just bringing it to the right as our eyes focus on the palm. We're only moving or stretching our neck. Our shoulders are staying where they are. We're not moving them. We're not moving our waist. We're not moving our elbow, our knees. Okay? We're only moving the neck. So I'm bringing my right hand down to my lower dantian. Left hand is in front of me. I'm looking at it like a handheld mirror. I'm staring at the palm, focusing on the palm of that left hand, and I'm bringing it to the left. Bringing it back. Bringing that left hand down, right hand up, and to the right. Just stretching that neck. Just be conscious of just stretching that neck. Left hand down, right hand up. And right hand down, left hand up. And right hand down. I'm sorry, I said it wrong before. I think right hand down, left hand up. And we're finishing with that left hand. Okay, very good. Good. And that's warming up our neck. Now for our shoulders, we're going to do shoulder rolls. Okay? So we're going to bring our shoulders up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Very good. Now the opposite. So back, down, forward, and up. Back, down, forward, and up. Back, down, forward, and up. That's the first one for our shoulders. Now we'll do another one for our shoulders. You know, especially today, maybe when it's rainy or however you're feeling, you may need a chair. You can even do the warm-ups holding onto a chair. That's up to you. Or you can do them sitting down and just do the arm work, okay? Whatever's good for you. Always stay in your comfort zone. Do what's good for your body. You know your body. I'm just getting a little, okay. Okay, so but that's the first one of the warm-up. The second shoulder warm-up. We're in that Tai Chi stance. We're going to take that good energy, a nice big belly breath. Inhaling through your lungs, your diaphragm, your belly, bringing your arms up. Okay, gathering that energy. Holding your hands maybe at nose level. Holding for a second, holding that breath for a second, and releasing, exhaling, deflating that belly, and bringing your arms down nice and slowly, nice and slowly. And this is a nice, relaxing, I know when I'm stressed, if I do this, and in fact, I like to close, we'll do it again. Gather that energy. I like to close my eyes, and it just shuts off any distractions. Hold and exhale. And one more time, nice deep belly breath in. Gathering that good energy. Hold for a second. exhale. While you're exhaling, you can imagine, if you can imagine, pushing that good chi, that good energy into your lower dantian. I find that one very, very relaxing. Okay, so those are for our shoulders. Now for our spine. We're holding a basketball in front of us. Right hand is on top in front of our upper dantian. Left hand is below in front of our lower dantian. Palms are facing each other. Hands are relaxed. Okay, they're slightly even cupped, just slightly. Just nice and relaxed because you're holding that basketball. Okay? And please remember you're holding a basketball. If you're like this, if your hands are like this, you dropped that basketball. So try and remember to hold that basketball. Okay? So these are the two warm-ups we're going to do for our spine now. So we're going to bring our right hand, excuse me. We're going to bring our right hand a little bit closer to our chest, but you always want to leave breathing room between your hands and your chest. They're never touching, okay? So right hand comes a little closer to your chest. As you bring your right hand down, you're pushing that floor down, and you're bringing your left hand up, palm facing you, facing away from you, and up to the ceiling, okay? So at this point, like we spoke about before, you can use your own gentle resistance to push the floor down with your right hand and the ceiling up with your left hand. So you're using your own gentle resistance. We're in a nice Tai Chi stance, and our elbows are not locked. Gentle with your elbows. We're songing our joints, gently stretching them from within. Now, if you can't go over your head with the ceiling, it's fine if you're kind of in front of your forehead with the left hand, holding up that ceiling. Whatever's good for you. There's no Tai Chi police, especially now with the self-isolation, but there is no Tai Chi police anyway, so you're doing the best for yourself. Back to that ball. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Hands are parallel. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Palm facing you. Bring that thumb down, facing away from you, and up to that ceiling. Good. Bringing it back to the ball. Right hand comes down, pushing that floor down. Left hand comes up, palm facing you. Bringing that thumb down, facing away from you, and up to the ceiling. Okay. And coming up to that ball again, bringing that ball back, that basketball. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up, palm facing you, facing away from you, and up to the ceiling. Good. Let's go back to that ball. Okay. So now, again, we're holding that basketball, and we're going to turn to the right. Now, when we turn to the right, we're holding that basketball. When we turn to the right, we're holding that basketball. So you don't want to turn like this. You don't want to move your right hand, but leave your left hand in front of you, because then you just dropped that basketball. Try and keep in mind, try to be mindful of holding that basketball. Also, be mindful of not turning your knees or even your hips. You just want to turn your waist. And it doesn't matter how much you turn, it just matters that you're turning only your waist, because we want to get the benefits out of this warm-up. So again, I've switched hands. My left hand is on top, my right hand is on the bottom, and I'm turning to the left. Only turning at the waist. Switch hands, turning to the right. Switch hands, turning to the left. Let's do it again. Switch hands. Be mindful that we're holding that basketball. Okay. Okay, and one more time, we're turning to the left. Okay. Very good. Great. And those are the 2 warm-ups for our spine. Okay, now for our hips. You can use a chair if you need to hold on. Okay, so for our hips, we're going to shift our weight. We're in that Tai Chi stance. Okay, we're going to shift our weight to that left foot. We're going to go on the heel of that right foot and swing our arms back. If you're using a chair, it should be, if you're bringing your right foot forward on your heel, then your chair should be on your right side and you're holding it, and just bring your arms back, your left arm back. Okay? At this point, you can use a little of that, again, gentle resistance. Okay, we're going to bring our arms down, our foot flat. This time, our right foot will come back and to the side, and we're on the toes of our right foot. Extend our arms forward, only up to shoulder height. Arms down, foot down. We're on the heel again of that right foot. Arms back, again with the gentle resistance. Arms down, foot down. Right foot back and to the side on the heel, on the toes rather, and arms extended forward. And one more time, we're on the right heel. So we're in that Tai Chi stance. If your knees are slightly bent, it makes it much easier to get on that heel of that right foot. If you are locking your legs, this is very hard to do. If you're locking your knees, okay? So, knee is slightly bent. Arms back. Good. Okay, so now weight shift to that right foot. And if you're using a chair, move it to your left side. Okay, and we're on the heel of that left foot. Arms back. Arms down, foot down. Arms back and to the side. And arms extended forward. Okay, foot down, arms down, or arms to your sides. We're on the heel of that left foot. And arms extended back. And here's, you can use a little gentle resistance here. Foot flat, arms down, and foot back. Your left foot is back and to the side a little bit, and you're on the toes of the left foot. If you just put your foot back, your balance, it's harder to balance. If you put your foot back and to the side and get onto your toes, much easier to balance. And arms are extended forward. One more time, foot down, arms down. We're on the heel of our left foot. Knees are slightly bent, using a gentle resistance in our arms. Foot down, arms down. Left foot comes back and to the side. We're on the toes of that left foot. Arms extended forward. Good. Okay. Next one for the hips is push the wall. So we're going to bend our arms, our right arm. We're in that Tai Chi stance, okay? Bend the right arm from the shoulder to the fingertips. It's parallel to the right wall. So it's the right arm parallel to the right wall from the elbow to the fingertips. Right palm is facing the right wall. Left arm is across your chest. And the palm, your hands is, the left palm is facing the right wall also, and it's about under the midsection of your right arm. And we're pushing to the right, okay? You could even pour a little weight if you'd like onto that right foot, okay? So you can use a little more gentle resistance, all right? And now to the left, arm is bent at the elbow, same thing. Left, except we're going to the left wall now. So fingertips from the elbows to the fingertips of the left arm, parallel to the left wall. Palm is facing that left wall. Right arm is in front of my chest. Right palm is facing the left wall also. And you can pour a little weight if you want. You can either balance yourself on using both your feet, or you can pour a little weight onto that left foot and use a little more gentle resistance to push that left wall. Okay? And let's go to the right once again. This is very good. The feel. Can you feel when you use your own gentle resistance? How it's good. It really uses your arms. It uses your core. It uses everything. Very good. Okay. So that is for our hips. Now for our knees, hands are in a slight fist, soft fist. Hands are in a soft fist, yes. Soft fist, don't forget you can see through, so nice relaxed fist. Okay, they're by our sides. We're in that nice Tai Chi stance, shoulders are back and down. We're going to pour our weight to our left foot, go on the toes of the right foot, so we're going to bring our right foot in front of us. We're going to go on the toes of the right foot and punch with the left. Okay, we're not locking our joints when we punch. It's nice soft joints. All right, and that motion of turning that wrist, very good for arthritis. Okay, if you're using a chair, just hold on to the chair. Have it on your right side. If you're on your right toes, you're having it on the right side and you're punching with the left. You always punch with the opposite. You're using, you're stepping forward with your right, so you're punching with your left. Always the opposite. Okay, let's bring it in. Weight shift to that right foot. You're on your toes of your left foot and you're punching with the right. Bring it in. Weight shift to that left foot. You're on the toes of that right foot. Punch with the left. Bring it in. You're on your toes of your weight shifting, to the right foot. You're on your toes of your left foot. Punching forward with the right. And weight shifting to that left foot. You're on your toes of right foot and punching with the left. Okay, good. Now we're going to weight shift to that right foot, or left foot should I say, and take a heel toe forward step with that right foot. And we're putting some weight onto that forward foot. I want to go back a little bit. Putting some weight onto that forward foot. It's just it's a very small, step. It's not a big step. Please be mindful that your knee is not passing your toes. You want to be able to see your toes. And we're punching with that left. But we have more weight onto that forward foot. I have right now all my weight on that forward foot. But you don't have to. It could be 60 forward, 40 back, or 70 forward, 30 back foot. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Like I said, it's not how much you do. It's more how your body feels. Listen to your body. Weight shift to that right foot, heel toe forward step with that left foot, put some weight on that forward foot and punch with the right. Okay, bring it back. Weight shift to that right foot, bring your left foot back. Weight shift to that left foot, heel toe forward step with that right foot, put some weight onto that right foot and punch with the left. Okay, bring that arm back, weight shift to that left foot. Bring that right foot back next to that left foot. And one more time, left foot. Weight shift to that right foot. Heel toe forward step with that left foot. You're on that left foot. And we're punching with the right. Okay, let's bring it back. Good. And those are the two warm-ups for the knees. And now we're going to, I just kind of have to listen half to the phone, but it's nothing again, it's the pharmacy. So that's fine. So weight shift to that right foot. I like to do, this is for our ankles, this is our last warm-up. I like to put my hands on my hips and weight shift to that left foot. And we want to go on the heel of our right foot and the toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Great. Bring the right foot back. Now weight shift to that right foot. Now we're on our left foot. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Great. Bring that left foot back next to that right foot. Bring the right foot forward again, and now we're going from side to side, side to side, side to side. Very good. Bring the right foot back to the left foot, side to side with the left foot, side to side, and side to side. Now this really takes some balance. So if needed, just bring a chair in and hold on to it while your weight shift, all your weight is on that right foot, and you're just, okay, stretching our left ankle. Okay, and we're done with our warm-ups. So if you'd like to sit for a couple of seconds, take some water, whatever's good for you, or you can just watch me at first do commencement, the first form, which I'll begin now. You can just watch for a little bit, and then join in whenever you'd like to. Okay? So let's take just a nice deep breath. Shoulders are back and down. Nice good stance for Tai Chi. Maybe take a nice deep breath in. Belly breath. Filling out lower dantian. Inflating that belly and exhaling. Just to relax. So our first form is commencement. We're in that Tai Chi stance. Feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders are back and down. Knees are slightly bent. We want to song our joints and quiet our mind. So we want to bring our hands facing in. Okay. And we want to bring our arms up slowly. This is the first form. It's called commencement. If you'd like, you can watch it the first, if this is your first time. And we bring our arms down, and we kind of bring them in a U, back up, down, and up, in front of our chest or in front of our upper dantian. We weight shift to the right foot. Now our fingers are pointing maybe at a 45-degree angle. And they're in front of our chest or upper dantian. Weight shift to that right foot. Take a small heel-toe step with the left foot forward, and the same with the right foot. So again, our feet are parallel. Now we have an imaginary box of chocolates in front of us, and we're just going to put it on the imaginary shelf in front of us. So we were holding that box of chocolate. Now we're going to leave it on the shelf. We're bringing our hands back to in front of our chest, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. And that is our first form. It's called commencement. And since we're done with this form, now to close the form, we're going to extend our arms forward and down. And you could also bring your chin down if you'd like. And that was our first form. It's called commencement. Okay? So the footwork is very easy, right? You're standing in that Tai Chi stance. We're very gently weight shifting to that right foot, taking a heel-toe forward step with that left foot, and then bringing the right foot to meet the left foot with a heel-toe step. So now again, our feet are parallel. And that is the footwork for it, okay? Weight shift to that right foot, heel-toe forward step with that left foot, and heel-toe forward step with that right foot. Okay? Now our arm work, the hand work, I should say, is a little more challenging, especially in this one, because that U is difficult to do. And I'm just going to show you on the side. That's why I'm turning. Okay? So I'm in that Tai Chi stance. I'm not going to do the footwork, just the hand work. So I'm bringing my arms up, only up to shoulder height. And then you bring your hands down slowly. And we're forming that U. And we're bringing hands back up to in front of our chest, okay, or upper dantian. It's very difficult I found it difficult to get. just with practice. Okay? So that is the first part of the handwork. So let's do that again. Arms up. Hands down, bringing the arms down, forming that U in front of us. So I'm going down, and then I start going up again. Before I come close to my chest, I'm going down, and as I'm going up, I'm bringing my hands up to in front of my chest. Okay? One more time. Hands up slowly to shoulder height, and down. And forming that U with my hands up to in front of my chest. Okay? So that's the first part of the handwork. Okay? So second part of the handwork is we end up with our hands in front of our chest at pointing at a 45-degree angle. Our fingers pointing at a 45-degree angle. So now we're imagining we have a box of chocolate in between our hands, and we're going to put it on an imaginary shelf in front of us. So all we're doing is extending our arms forward. We don't extend our whole body and put it on. It's not this. We don't extend our whole body and reach out. Tai Chi, like I said, is all about the core. All about using that core, keeping it tight, keeping it strong. Okay, so we're bringing the arms up, forming that U. Our hands end up in front of our chest, fingertips pointing at a 45-degree angle, and we're putting that box of chocolate on the candy. So we're stretching from within our arms and our fingers, hands, okay, but we're not moving our body forward, okay? Just a little note, some people think you stretch forward, you really don't. You want to keep that core stabilized. Okay, a stabilized core means a stronger core, no backache, okay? All right, and breathing better. When you're straight, when your shoulders are back and down, when you're relaxed and your core is strong, your deep breathing works out better also. When you're a little forward with your body or your shoulders are rounded and you're concaving, I guess, into your body, your breathing is much shallower. So shoulders back and down. Nice deep breaths. And we'll go over the breathing at some point also. Just breathe, try and breathe, of course breathe, but try and breathe nice and slowly, gently, and as deeply as you can, but don't force. It'll come naturally to you as you do Tai Chi. But just do some nice relaxed breathing as we're practicing the forms, okay? So again, let's do that hand one more time, okay? So we end up in front of our chest. Let's do that second part of the handwork. So we end up with our hands in front of our chest with the first part, fingertips pointing 45-degree angle. So we have an imaginary box of chocolate between our hands. We're going to extend our arms forward, putting that box of chocolate on that imaginary shelf in front of us. And then we're going to bring our hands back, and this is the last part of the handwork, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. Okay, so let's go over that handwork one more time, and then we'll put it all together. So get into your nice Tai Chi stance, or sit down if you'd like to, and just practice the handwork with me, whatever's good for you. Remember, shoulders are back and down, nice and relaxed. Hands go up, nice and slowly. Palms are facing each other. And they go down, forming that U, and bringing them back up in front of your chest. Always leaving a little breathing room between your hands and your chest. We never touch our chest when we're doing this, okay? They're not very, very close to our chest. Just, they're close, but there's a little, as you can see on the side, little breathing room between the hands and your body, okay? Okay, so now we're, okay, so let's start from, I forgot where we were. So let's start from our hands being in front of our chest, fingertips pointing at a 45-degree angle. We'll just practice this one more time. We have the imaginary box of chocolates in our hands, and we're extending forward. We're putting them on the shelf. We're leaving them there, leaving the box of chocolates there, bringing our hands back to in front of our chest, fingertips this time pointing to the ceiling. So we're ready for the second form, which is open and close. Now, like I said before, to close a form, we just extend our arms forward and bring them down, palms facing in, and you can also bring your chin down. All right? So now let's put that all together for our first form, which is commencement. Now, when I was certified for Tai Chi, I was taught to start in a V. It doesn't matter. Afterwards, I was taught it doesn't matter if you start in a V or not. You could start just your feet parallel, hip distance apart. I start in a V only because that's why it's a habit now of mine. So shoulders are back and down. You're in that nice Tai Chi stance. Okay. Arms are to the side. Remember to song your joints and jing your mind nice and relaxed. You can even take a nice deep belly breath in. One nice deep belly breath to relax. Okay. Arms come up slowly. Only up to shoulder height. Arms come down. Hands are forming that U, and we're bringing them up to in front of our chest. Now our hands are pointing at a 45-degree angle in front of our chest. We're going to weight shift to that right foot. Take a forward heel-toe step with the left foot. Forward, they're only small steps. Forward heel-toe step with the right foot. I mean, really, it doesn't matter. I always just start with the left foot, but if you prefer, you can start with the right foot. It doesn't matter, really. Now we're putting that box of chocolates onto the imaginary shelf in front of us, and we're bringing our hands back to in front of our chest, upper chest, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. And that is our first form, commencement. Okay, and why don't we close, if you'd like, we can close the form. Extend our hands forward, or arms forward, I should say, and down. And you can bring your chin down also for that. So let's do it one more time. I know the arm work is hard for that. It's a little difficult, but I'm going to do it, this time I'm going to do it from the side, maybe, just to give you a little. Okay, just want to make sure you can see me when I take that step. Okay, so, you're in your nice Tai Chi stance. Arms come up slowly, extending arms forward. Palms are facing each other, bringing them down, and we're starting that U, hitting the bottom of that U, and started bringing our hands back up to in front of our chest. Fingertips are pointing to at a 45-degree angle, so they're not up, they're not forward, not a right angle, so 45-degree angle, okay? Weight shift to that right foot. Forward heel-toe step with that left foot. So it's a small step, it's not a big step. Bring that right foot, another heel-toe step with that right foot. Bring it next to your left foot. Okay. Extend the arms forward, putting the box of chocolates on that shelf in front of us. Can you see me? Good. Okay. Leaving the chocolates there, bring our hands back into in front of our upper dantian or our chest. Fingertips pointing to the ceiling. And now let's close. Extend arms forward and down. I'm just trying to give you the side view because I feel, especially virtual, it's hard to, since it's not 3D, it's hard to see each and every side of it. So, okay, let's try that one more time and then we'll do our cool downs, okay? So, again, in the stance, arms up, in the stance, Tai Chi stance, shoulders are back and down, okay? Arms come up, slowly, only up to shoulder height. Bringing our hands down, forming that U, hitting the bottom of that U and bringing your hands back up to in front of your chest. Fingertips pointing at a 45-degree angle. Weight shifting to that right foot. Small heel toe forward step with the left. And a small heel toe forward step with the right, so the feet are parallel. Extending our arms forward, putting that box of candy on the shelf in front of us. Hands back in front of our dantian, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. To close the form, arms extend forward, palms facing each other, and we bring them down as we bring our chin down. Okay, and that's our first form commencement. We'll do a little more of it next week, okay? So now let's do a cool down because we don't have too much time left. It's never enough time, the hour. So, okay, so cool down. The first cool down is soft fist, where again, if you want in that Tai Chi stance, just for one more time, soft fist, and we're just going to tap our thighs. Because when you consider that we've been on our thighs have been doing all that work for almost an hour, because I do talk a little bit at the beginning of the class. Okay? So, we're just giving it like a little massage, I guess. Okay? You don't have to pick up your leg if you want, if it's easier. This, or you could be sitting down and doing this. Whatever's more comfortable. I think it's best to maybe pick it up, but whatever's comfortable for you. You know, you just bend over a little bit, or be sitting. Okay, second, cool down. We want to tense ourselves. If you feel your balance is off today, please use the chair. And we want to tense, you don't have to go up onto your toes. If you'd like to, you can. Or keep your feet flat, whatever's good for you. But we're tensing our legs, our feet, our arms, our hands. Whatever you can tense in your body. And it's the only time we tense in Tai Chi. Down and relax. And up again, one more time, tense, and down and relax. Okay, third warm-up, cool down, which is like the same as the warm-up. Going to gather that chi, that energy. So in that Tai Chi stance one last time. I'm going to take a nice deep belly breath in, gathering that good chi, hold, and exhale. Trying to imagine we're pushing that good chi into our lower dantian. Nice deep breath in. Belly breath, deep, inflating that belly. Holding. And exhale, deflating that belly. That belly breath. Good. So, let's do the greeting. To close the class, soft fist and right hand for strength, left hand fingertips pointing to the ceiling for friendship, our friendship in our Tai Chi community, thumb bend for, thumb bend for I forgot. Right hand is for strength, left hand humility, thumb bent, there we go, in the left hand for humility. Bring the thumb down. The right hand down in front of your chest, left hand comes over it. Thank you for joining me and practicing Tai Chi with me today. It's been a pleasure and honor practicing with you today. I will see you next week. Be well, stay safe, and please try and make an effort to at least practice some warm-ups. And if you can remember, maybe even the commencement during this week. You can sometimes even just practice the warm-ups while you're cooking. You know, if you've got the water on boiling for macaroni, or, you know, stirring some potatoes, or making some potato and eggs. You can do a little warm-ups, or as, like I said before, watching TV, or just when you have nothing else to do, can't think of anything else to do some Tai Chi warm-ups. And just to take with you for this week, another Tai Chi quote. Please remember that Tai Chi is not a religion. It's a science of well-being, a science of youthfulness, a science of integrating body, mind, and soul. Okay, thank you again for joining me today. Have a good week.